Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I decided to do a full weekly vlog just because it was such an eventful week. Now that my surgery is over and I'm returning back to the everyday routine, it would be a great opportunity to show you what a typical run of the day is. It's chaos, but it's life. I wanted to show the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm back to work full time. Kids are back to school because spring break is over. Trying to juggle motherhood and housework and being a chauffeur and getting groceries, all those things on top of trying to balance work and your own personal life. And I decided that I would do a vlog because I am just easing back into my everyday regular routine life. I went back home last week. When I take trips back home, they're great. They're very busy and eventful, but I wanted to take you all along with me as well and just show you what happens when I go back to my home. I hope you all enjoy coming along with me this week. Let's get started into the week. First thing in the morning, I noticed all these bananas were going rotten. I don't like wasting food at all. So I decided to make banana chips using my food dehydrator while I was working and kind of killed two birds with one stone. I just took all the bananas and a little bit of lemon juice, dried them up a little bit, and then I just lined them out and spaced them equally on my dehydrator, 12 hours or so. And at least I could just set it and forget it. Typically, I like to start my day off with my workout and get it out of the way. I decided to do a HIIT workout. I do work from home full time. Days are pretty busy with back-to-back meetings. With work being so busy, I really have to remind myself sometimes to take a break and have something to eat. Lately, my go-to has been Greek yogurt, honey, some granola, and some chia seeds, and some frozen berries. And honestly, it's really filling and it's pretty healthy, so I'm happy with that. One thing that I also love to do during springtime, or when the sun's out and the weather is pretty good, I always like to hang dry my laundry. I figure it's more efficient from a cost standpoint, an environmental standpoint, and I just love the smell of freshly dried laundry. One of the things that I wanted to try was this recipe by Meghan Markle. She has a new cooking show on Netflix and it was called a one-pot pasta. Apparently this recipe has gone viral and it's pretty simple and quick to make. I thought I'd give it a try for dinner that night, and I modified the recipe a little bit, but it honestly was really good. One thing that I try to do every evening is write in a journal. This is something that I've started to do recently, and it's a great way to reflect on your day. I got this journal, and it's by favorite self-help people, Mel Robbins. I do actually enjoy doing this. This is the following day. Every time I do go back to Vancouver to see my family or have any appointments, I always make a point to go to the cemetery and visit both of my parents. It's always bittersweet when I go back home. In some ways, it's so exciting because I get to see all of my family. But in other ways, it's so painful because it makes me aware that my parents are no longer around. It's been almost 22 years since my mother died, and it's been about 12 since my father died. Unfortunately, they both lost their battle to cancer. Losing my parents was probably and continues to be the hardest thing that I deal with. But I also look at it as my parents were so amazing and were so loving that despite all this time that has gone by, they still have made this impact and lasting impression on me all these years later. And for that, I'm forever grateful. On to happier moments. Here is the next morning. That morning, I had made plans with one of my cousins to visit my aunt at a care home. The aunt that I went to go visit was my mother's sister, and she's always been like a second mother to me. especially when my mother had passed away. I feel so blessed to have her in my life. Later on that afternoon, my cousins and I did a bit of a family tradition. Every time I go to the city, I always like to go thrift shopping, just because I'm so limited on thrift shopping where I am. And this time I scored big. I found an awesome brand new pair of Levi's 501s in my size. They were $15 and they fit like a glove. It's amazing what you can find at thrift shops, especially on the days that you're not going in with anything in mind. You always seem to find such great treasures. And as always, all good things do come to an end. This is me the evening that I got home. It was such a busy weekend, but it was a great weekend with my family. But I was exhausted, and sometimes the simple things bring us the most pleasure. After I got home and had my shower, I just wanted to unwind in front of the TV. I saw that my favorite show is on Amazon Prime now. It's Mike and Molly. It's a show that's over now, but I absolutely loved it when it was on TV, and I just thought it was a great way to conclude the night. The thing I love about this time of the year, the days get longer, the sun shines out a lot more. It's amazing what it does for my moods. It makes me much happier. I always try to make the most of it. This is me sitting on my deck, enjoying spring morning sunshine while getting caught up on emails. Well, this week has truly gotten away from me. I realized in all this busyness that we have no groceries for this weekend, and it's Easter weekend, and we are heading to our cabin as well. And so I thought I would take you guys all along with me on my commute to the grocery store. And commute. Sometimes, guys, you just have to take the shortcuts in life. When I started this channel, I wanted to be very honest and transparent with all of you, and this is real life. At least this is real life for me. If you enjoyed today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Next week's vlog will be on our family cabin and the history and story behind all that, and I can't wait to share that with all of you. Until then, bye guys.